Everyone knows that the elite fighters usually show respect.
And Holloway go the distance.
They treat every fight as performance, a chance to showcase skill and heart. But I'm the champion, you're nothing. Show some respect.
I would never let a white boy beat me.
The octagon, it doesn't care about talk. It's the ultimate truth teller, where every boast gets tested and every insult gets answered. But some fighters never learn. They just walk in mocking legends, families.
Did your mom have sex with her brother to have you, or was it your cousin or something?
Even illnesses. So he does that. I don't even know what he's doing until reality punches back harder than their words ever could. Today, we're breaking down 30 of the most savage humiliations in MMA and boxing history. Cocky fighters who got humbled brutally. From cold UFC knockouts to brutal boxing beatdowns, this is fighting at its very best. Hit like, subscribe, and let's dive right into the chaos. Michael the Menace Johnson, known for trash-talking opponents.
I'm literally gonna try to take this man's life. And if you're not ready to die, don't show up. I am ready to die right now.
That's where all those memes on the internet come from, with weird and funny little quotes.
I eat my shit whole. I don't fucking take piece by piece.
But unlike many, when he provoked his opponents before the fight, he'd meet them in the ring and brutally knock them out. Once tried to fling fire at the wrong guy.
Because you're the most inbred piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. Did your mom fuck her brother or your sister's brother or somebody?
Gaethje, unfazed, in the post-fight presser of his debut fight said,
Hey, I do my talking in the cage. That's all I care about. I'm preparing right now and I'm a violent motherfucker.
The fight starts. In the first minute, Johnson blitzes Gaethje with clean combos, razor-speed hands. Meanwhile, Gaethje eats them and presses forward.
So fast, and it really landed feet quicker.
Gaethje starts hacking those leg kicks. Non-stop pressure.
Constant forward pressure, it's all he knows.
Classic Gaethje forwards pressure.
The left hook connected for Gaethje.
And just 2 minutes into the fight, Johnson wobbles. This is not the fight Johnson said he would fight. But right now, he right in the pocket. Right now, this is the Gaethje style of fighters. With only 25 seconds left in the first round, Johnson strikes back and drops Gaethje with a clean right. But in the second round, Gaethje finds his mark. Uppercut snaps Johnson's chin. Then comes another uppercut and a right-hand blow. Johnson backs up.
Johnson covered up!
Stumbling, Gaethje resumes leg carnage. Calculated, vicious. Johnson folds. Gaethje wins and celebrates with a backflip. Wait a second. Now he's celebrating.
Energy to celebrate!
All that talk from Johnson, and in the end, it was his chin doing the listening. Keith Thurman didn't just run his mouth, he made it personal.
You know, I mean, I know he likes to quote Bible verses, so I'll let you know he's getting crucified.
Aiming straight at Pacquiao's face. Manny, calm as ever. He just laughed off the fear for his health in the build-up to this fight.
Talk too much like that. You want to be ashamed to fight toe-to-toe with me, and then when we get to the ring, the whole round, all four corners of the ring, we run there.
All laughs, but inside, Pacquiao was pissed off. And then the day came, with 14,000 fans packed in the arena to witness the showdown. Manny had only one thing in mind, to crush Thurman with all his might. Pacquiao relentlessly attacked, using a variety of angles and punch combinations that left Thurman struggling to keep up. His speed was absolutely electrifying.
And he was buzzing around Thurman like a bee, and he's just impossible to keep your eye on. He's everywhere. Without a doubt, Pacquiao's punches have been much more devastating and debilitating. He's drawn blood.
By round 5, Manny made it difficult for Thurman to even breathe in the ring.
Thurman's nose is bleeding a little bit. That's going to affect his breathing.
By round 10, Thurman flinched on the defensive, unable to withstand Manny's onslaught.
Manny Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman! And let me tell you, that was just a quick punch. And Manny Pacquiao.
It was the first knockdown, but it already said a lot about how this fight was going to go. Manny, with his striking masterclass, lunges in with his punches, making adjustments and catching Thurman off guard. Thurman was even able to counter the attacks. It was a tough back-and-forth battle that went all 12 rounds, ultimately decided by a split decision. And in the end, the victory went to the legendary Pac-Man.
In favor of the winner, boxing's pride of the Philippines, champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao!
Thurman, who bet on a knockout, cashed out on a lesson instead. Anthony the Man Mundine came with a boxing career of 48 wins, 11 losses, and 0 draws, and a mouth that just wouldn't quit. At one point, he took trash talking to another level, barking at Jeff Horn's camp, sitting in a wheelie bin.
Where do we go now? Jeff Horn. We want you. I don't know if you can handle this. That's too much, baby.
Then came the press conference chaos. Mundine shoved Horn and declared,
I'm a different man. I'm a different 40-year-old. I ain't the average 40-year-old. I'm a different beast. I've done it easy. I done it hard. I've done it easy, man.
Jeff Horn, cool as ice, just responded with quiet confidence.
He just likes to talk about how good he is and how not as good I am as he is. And
Anthony Mundine didn't just enter the ring, he strolled in like the building had his name on it. He was loose, cocky, playing the part. But once the bell rang, Jeff Horn took control instantly. He delivered strong blows, causing Anthony to stumble back. And then Horn just knocks him out. Anthony falls on the floor in the very first round. The fight ends. And after the fight, all that trash talk and fire was now turned into respect and gratitude. Shannon Briggs said he died 10 times. After this fight, he barely lived once. It started with a plate of food and ended in a hospital bed. Vitali Klitschko was calmly eating at a restaurant when Shannon Briggs barged in, yelling, threatening, and challenging. Vitali, without saying much, just stared at Briggs and even asked if he was hungry, since Shannon had once snatched a plate of food from Klitschko. And then, without a word, he simply poured a glass of water over his head. After that, Shannon started following Klitschko everywhere, caused a scene in a shopping mall.
Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ! That's right! The real champ!
Then showed up at some kind of car showroom, though they didn't let him in.
Why? I'm a citizen. I'm an American citizen. I'm free to go around the world. Let me go in. I want to buy a car. I want to buy a car.
You can't buy a car. Sorry.
Why not, man?
Everything okay?
Can I watch the show?
No.
Why not?
Only for press.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's
I'm the heavyweight champion of the world.
Former heavyweight champion.
2 times. I'm the present heavyweight champion of the world. Come on, man. Let me in. Please, brother.
Not today, sir.
No, not today?
No, not today. Sorry. Everything is okay.
Man, y'all got some big boys this time.
Yeah. I was here last time for you.
So he stood outside yelling for Vitali to come out.
Let's go, champ!
You think that was it? Not even close. He also started showing up at Vitali's private training sessions, interrupting them on purpose.
Oh, you tired?
You work
tired? You tired? Yeah, champ. Ooh.
Can you hit
me? Hit your face. Don't play with me like that. For real, don't play with me like that.
How come nobody's gonna do shit about it?
You're
gonna hit my face?
Hey,
I'm gonna knock you out.
You gonna knock me out? Knock me out.
Right there.
Knock me out.
Right there.
Knock me out.
He crashed press conferences where Vitali was speaking with other fighters, cutting him off mid-speech, doing everything he could to provoke Klitschko into accepting the fight.
And not fighting me.
Can you please sit down?
Why you fighting him and why you not fighting me?
Calm down, everybody. Good afternoon. Special guest.
That's right.
Not you. You're special now. I'm gonna make you eat after that shoe, that t-shirt as well. Yes. What else? What else is gonna come up now? Oh really? I'm gonna eat your face.
But the final straw? Briggs chased him down in open water while Vitali was relaxing and surfing. Shannon swam up to him and started mocking him right in the ocean.
Let's go! Call me champ! You call me champ! Say champ! Yeah, make a wave, dog, make a wave. Yeah.
At that point, Vitali had no choice. He couldn't back out of the fight anymore. After the fight announcement, the Ukrainian accepted it immediately to teach Briggs a lesson. At the post-fight conference, Briggs kept barking loudly.
I'm the best that ever did it. I'm asthmatic, 2-time heavyweight champion, and that's mine Saturday night. And nothing can happen. Ain't nothing. He can't beat me. I already died 10 times.
But Vitali Klitschko, silent, cold, focused, he didn't respond with talk. He responded in the ring. The bell rang, and Vitali came hunting, rocking Briggs early with power shots. He kept the heat on, unloading barrages of power, controlling the cage, and just hammering Briggs with combinations. Klitschko's pressure was non-stop. He launched hooks, straight rights, and uppercuts. Briggs had nowhere to go. He absorbed full barrages against the ropes. The ring became his prison. Briggs somehow stayed standing through hell, but Klitschko never backed off. Each round was worse than the last. After 12 punishing rounds, it was never in doubt.
Stehen bleiben. Briggs. Boxen ist Vitali. Haben noch 17 Sekunden in dieser 9. Runde. Die volle Distanz gelingt ihm.
Klitschko got the win by a dominant unanimous decision, crushing the scorecards 120 to 105 and 120 to 107 twice. The real damage? It came after the final bell. Briggs ended up in a coma for 12 days in the ICU. He left the fight with a broken nose, a fractured orbital bone, and a torn bicep. All that trash talk, all that showboating, ended with silence. This was not just about titles or records. For Manny Pacquiao, this was personal. Antonio Margarito mocked Freddie Roach's Parkinson's disease, a condition he'd battled since 1999.
You get a diagnosis.
I was diagnosed as Parkinson's.
So, 1999, Muhammad Ali walks through the door.
Yes.
And as you said, you never know who's going to walk through the door.
Right.
2001, Manny Pacquiao walks through the door.
Yes.
What did you know about Manny?
Nothing.
First time I came to Wildcard Gym and I met Freddie. Freddie was young. He was young back then. He's still young now. He likes me because I punch hard. I like the way he trained.
Manny responded, not with words, but with fists. Their relationship was more than trainer and fighter.
At one point, I think it was more like he was my brother. And then at some point, it went even as a father-son relationship.
Margarito had already disgraced himself, caught using plaster of Paris in his gloves. But things got uglier when his team mocked Roach's Parkinson's, even mimicking his tremors.
What are we looking at? I'm gonna start using this for training. Hopefully it works. You know, and my hands are small, Margarito's are big, so he'll fill them up. So that's perfect. Perfect. Manny Pacquiao, be careful. Freddie Roach, you better be in the gym, in the dressing room, like you said. You better be there all the time, because something like this might come back. That's gonna be the killer one right there. Watch out, Freddie Roach.
Roach responded with quiet pain. They're so disrespectful to me in the hand pad issues. It's like a slap in the face, like we got caught with something, but we're still here fighting. I think it shows his true character. I don't think they are a good group of people. The trash talk did not stop there.
Julian, who's gonna win? Pacquiao or Margarito?
Margarito.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Margarito.
No, this guy. Puto.
Es puto Pacquiao.
Así es, pendejo.
Pacquiao? He stayed silent. Manny didn't say a word. He let his fists speak. From round one, Margarito was chasing shadows.
You can't hit him. He can't catch him.
Punishment was relentless.
See him to the right side at all. But Manny just beating the daylights out of him.
Commentators begged for it to end.
Yeah, this fight should be stopped. And if the corner was smart, they would stop the fight.
Oh, Margarito doing a huge right.
Pacquiao put on a masterclass of speed, power, and control. By the end, Margarito's eye was shattered, his spirit broken. And for Freddie Roach, it was justice served.
Great fight for Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, it's not a great fight.
After Antonio, it was Brandon Rios. Another loudmouth stepped up and came for Freddie Roach.
One Mexican knocked him out. This Mexican American is going to return.
That's the way it's
Is that he's slowing down a lot. He's not as quick as he was. He's not jumping around like he used to do. We know that he's getting cramps now. His legs are getting old.
I'll let you concentrate on the congressman. I got to go in there. I got to retire you. I got to retire Manny Pacquiao because I'm the next star. I got the biggest heart, and also I can't take a punch. I can't take a punch. And one more thing, Bob, I'm not Dorothy though. Dorothy came from Kansas. I came from Kansas. I'm Bam Bam. I'm the tornado that took Dorothy.
He had the audacity to say things like that about himself. But the real fire ignited when Rios' camp crossed the line.
Get the fuck out of here. Start shit. Come on. Hey, get out of here now. Get out of here. That's assault. No, he's not here to fight. You too. We ain't going nowhere. Get the fuck out. We ain't going out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Pacquiao didn't talk. He fought. From the opening bell, it was domination. Pacquiao danced circles around Rios.
Manny
fast, fluid, and furious. Rios looked like a master boxer against an amateur right now. Rios was lost, frustrated, and beaten. When the final bell rang, Pacquiao walked to Rios' corner. He didn't gloat. He showed respect.
We have the job to do in the ring, but after the fight, we're all brothers and sisters,
Rios, he learned his lesson, and now the tone was a bit different.
I tip my hat off to Pacquiao and his team. I never got Gaethje. It was just, I think tonight the factor was the speed. I turned.
They mocked his coach's illness. Manny Pacquiao answered with humility, fury, and victory. For Pacquiao, revenge came wrapped in humility and power, a warrior's answer to cruelty delivered in the ring. Sometime later, on a podcast, Antonio recalled the whole thing.
Voy a tumbarlo, voy a noquear. Él me puede pegar 7 golpes por 1, pero no hay bronca. O sea, ¿qué me puedo hacer? Pues no, estaba muy equivocado. Digo, y tú lo has de saber, realmente, y la verdad, mis respetos para Manny Pacquiao. Es una gran persona, fue un gran peleador, muy rápido, tenía mucha fuerza, inclusive él me quebró el hueso orbital.
When arrogance meets discipline, it ends with your face on the mat. Manel Kape had built a reputation, not just as a fighter, but as a full-time trash talker. He shoved opponents, ran his mouth nonstop, and lived to provoke. He showed zero respect for the Japanese fighter, mocking him to his face. He'd even use dirty techniques to gain an edge. Being an absolute rat, would do anything for a win. At a press conference, he threw a bottle into the crowd.
Stage. Yes, stand up, motherfucker. Stand. Let's go. Stand the up, motherfucker. What you want? What you want? What you want to?
And he even clashed with Israel Adesanya, a much bigger fighter. Kape was fearless, but reckless.
Yeah. Shut the mouth. Sit down. Yo, sit the down. Sit the down. Sit the down, you. Little crack ass.
But in his fight against Kioji Horiguchi,
motherfucking greatness.
a respected Japanese fighter, he got very much humbled. Horiguchi wasted no time, scoring a lightning-fast takedown, immediately putting Kape on his back and keeping him there. No escape for Kape. Horiguchi turns into a machine, takedown after takedown, raining elbows and fists. Kape still had no answer. This wasn't a one-off. He kept doing it, showing his superior grappling and ground and pound skills around. Horiguchi was landing some serious leather, with powerful strikes that sent Kape to his knees. You could feel the impact of those punches. On the ground, Kape was in even more pain. And only once did Kape knock Kioji down, and the ref immediately stopped the fight. The thing is, Manel did it with his head, which is considered an illegal strike. In the end, Horiguchi sealed the deal with another takedown, throwing Kape to the ground and choking him to the final countdown. Then the referee stepped in and announced Horiguchi as the winner. Kape lies flat, putting his hands over his head, waving the camera away. That's what happens when you disrespect everyone and then face a man like Kioji Horiguchi. Manel Kape talked loud, fought dirty, and left silent, broken, and begging not to be filmed. And the next fighter who got the taste of pure violence is Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Joanna Jedrzejczyk thought she already had the belt in the bag.
I think you cannot be the champion because you just can't do this. You can't deal with the media. You cannot deal with the pressure.
She stared Rose Namajunas down, calling her broken, mentally unstable, and weak.
And then I think towards the end, as she was like walking away, she said, "I'm gonna fuck you up" or something like that. And I don't know, kissed her hand, but
You know what? I didn't take your soul. You didn't know shit about being a champion. You never gonna do it. There's no chance. For the first time,
Then she crossed the line. She dragged Rose's family trauma, poked at her father's mental illness, and tried turning the media call into a public humiliation.
Joanna could say I'm mentally unstable and this and that, but and she might be right, you know. I have a history of it in my family, you know, and but I think that's what makes me so great of a fighter, you know. I'm crazy as hell, so and fighting helps me with that.
Rose, she said nothing, expressionless, calm, just nodded. Statement.
Instead of focusing on the problem, you know, we can focus on the solution, and that's kind of what I'm fighting for right now. Is, you know, martial arts to me is it is the answer to all those problems, you know.
But when the cage door shut, all that calm turned deadly. Rose started strong with a jab and showed great control of distance, moving unpredictably to stifle her opponent's offense. After 5 minutes down, Rose cracked her apart. Joanna tried to laugh it off, but her legs told the truth. Rose's left hook continued to land effectively throughout the night. The clock was winding down. With 30 seconds left, Rose secures a clean takedown. She drags Joanna to the cage and dominates the final position. Fight was over. Rose won the fight with the pure calmness of her mind, and it went from "I'll break you" to "please stop" that fast. Rose went emotional with a win, and Joanna, her face told the story. Joanna's crown hit the deck, and all that loud trash talk, it was lost by one of the cold, clean takedowns in UFC title fight history. And the next fight is one of my favorites. It was Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. The hype it created around UFC was crazy, but it was the Irishman's trash talk to Khabib that garnered the most attention. He even clashed with his opponent's team.
Shut your mouth, Ali Abdelaziz, mad terrorist, terrorist snitch. Shut your mouth. Never speak about me.
And at the presser, Conor unleashed the full trash talk script, calling names to Khabib.
I am going to truly putting a bad beating on this little glass jaw rat. A little rat, a little weasel. Your little fake belt over there to be a guy.
I don't understand what he gonna do 6 October. He think whiskey gonna help him? I don't understand.
We're gonna
change
something. If you would have got off that bus, you'd be dead now. This man would be dead right now. He would be in a box and I would be in a cell. And we would not have this great fight ahead of us. So
he didn't stop there. He even dragged in his religion, his family.
Khabib's father posted a picture up, and the caption is, "Together we are stronger." It's such fake respect out of fear.
His people.
My Chechen friends, the Vainaki soldiers, they told me that they have chicken jaws in Dagestan. Chechen people know what I'm talking about when I call this man a coward. When I call his father a quivering coward.
Which Chechen people?
Khabib listened, calm, collected.
I don't know what his father teach him, but my father teach me you cannot never give up. You respect always.
Father
but
wasn't
I don't
even
know
in the
about
picture.
his father.
I
don't want to talk shit about his father because I cannot.
Then he added,
I'm gonna teach him a little bit. I'm gonna teach him inside the cage. And then I know how I like talk with my opponent. I'm gonna talk with him, teach him, like give him a little bit masterclass.
At UFC 229, the Dagestani didn't outscore McGregor. He mauled him. Khabib wasted no time and immediately secured a takedown, locking McGregor's legs to completely nullify his offense and pin him to the mat.
Fantastic job of defending. Look at him spinning around, looking to complete the takedown, and he gets it. Man, he's got his feet tied up well. Look out.
Khabib maintained relentless top pressure, suffocating McGregor and drained every ounce of energy to prevent any effective offense. McGregor tried to breathe, and that's all he could do. In the second round, McGregor started falling apart even more. Khabib unleashed a ferocious ground and pound attack, landing a massive right and declaring himself the sport's best.
It's just ferocious. I mean, he's the best ground and pound artist in the sport.
Khabib secured another takedown in the fourth, wore McGregor down against the fence,
Khabib is trying to smash his face.
It's time and time again, and when you try to stand up without hand control, he throws you.
Another warning from Herb Dean for a fence grab there.
Once the fiercest Irishman, known for backing up his words, now looked helpless, taking the humiliation, and ultimately forced the tap with a rear naked choke. Within 10 seconds from there came the tap, the bell rang, and Khabib won. Let's talk now. Khabib hit back at Conor, but it wasn't over. Khabib leapt the cage and charged at McGregor's cornerman, Dylan Dennis.
Look at him screaming at the corner.
Setting off a post-fight brawl that echoed the fire of their feud. Conor brought the circus into the ring. Khabib brought the closure. That night, Khabib didn't just win the fight, he ended McGregor's noise for a long time. Next, let's talk about how the dirtiest fighter in the game got cleaned out by a 45-year-old war machine. Hector Lombard was never known for fighting fair. Sneaky elbows,
Oh, Jesus!
punches after the bell, and cheap tricks at every turn. This guy built a career on dirt, and while some admired his toughness, Dan Henderson saw right through the act. At 45 years old, Henderson had one thing in mind: teach the dirty fighter a lesson. The first round looked bad. Lombard caught him clean, dropped him hard, and almost ended it right there. But Henderson doesn't break easily. He weathered the storm, stood back up, and waited for his moment. Round two, Henderson faked a kick. Lombard grabbed it, thinking he had him. But boom, spinning back, elbow straight to the temple. Lombard's lights went out before he hit the mat. Hendo followed it up with two savage elbows just to shut the book for good. No more tricks, no more cheating, just cold, clean justice. That night, the dirtiest fighter in the game got hit with the one thing he never expected. Karma always returns the favor. Curtis Stevens said he was coming to kill, said he'd disgrace Golovkin, called him a jerk, a fraud, and promised a knockout. Before the fight, he staged photo shoots with a fake Triple G grave, gathered with his crew, and mocked Golovkin's name.
Talk about the prospect of fighting the boogeyman of the sport right now. This guy is the most feared man in boxing. Chalk it up. Talk about that fight.
Who's scared of him, though? Ain't nobody scared of him. Obviously, I've been calling him out, and I'm going to go in there and do what I do and show everybody that he's not like that. He's not like that. He's overrated. I'm going to go in there and demolish his ass. We're in my hometown. I run New York. I don't jog too much.
So I want y'all to understand that. I believe Abel was writing checks that Gennady's ass can't cash. Come Saturday, I'm going to Gennady up.
But Gennady Golovkin doesn't argue.
It's cool.
He lets his fists do the talking.
Yeah, it's a bit mouth. Everybody a little bit talk.
The moment the bell rang, Golovkin hunted him like prey. Calm, calculated, dangerous.
Well, Triple G is doing a good job throwing out.
Round 2, Stevens got his first real taste. A vicious left hook dropped him hard, his face frozen in shock. But Golovkin wasn't done. He walked him down round after round, pounding his body, breaking his will.
2 big right crosses by Golovkin.
Stevens had power, but no plan. Every round looked the same. Golovkin smiling, stalking, smashing. By round 8, Stevens had nothing left but pain.
Still trying. Courage.
Finally, Curtis's corner threw in the towel before he got seriously hurt. The man who said he'd embarrass Golovkin didn't even make it to the final bell. All that talk, all that ego, left in a puddle at Madison Square Garden. Golovkin proved again, real power doesn't need a microphone. James Gallagher thought he was untouchable. 12 wins deep, chest out, full of swagger, copying every move from his idol Conor McGregor.
She blocked me?
Walk, the talk, even the trash.
I feel like I've got all the options. I really do believe that there's no one better than me in the world, and no one's proved me different. No one's proved me different. I haven't never felt that anyone has ever come close to proving me different. I'm the best in the world. There's no one it's not even that I think I'm better. I know there's no one better than me. I know I'm the best 135er in the whole division and 45er.
And that's a first round finish. I'm going to go in there from the bell.
You heard him.
Shots blazing. And I reckon I'm going to choke him in the first round.
First round.
Choke him in the first round.
But I'm just too good. I'm just too good. He's not my level. I'm that step above. I'm that next killer up.
He called Ricky Bandas an easy night. He laughed, danced, taunted, and threw wild promises into the cameras like he was already crowned. But Ricky wasn't there for show. He was there to shut that mouth.
Did you feel a little more nervous before this fight than in the past?
No, definitely not. We had CFFC runs a good show. They packed the house and It's got the lights and everything. It feels like the real show minus the live TV. So I was ready for this.
Gallagher started fast, with kicks and attitude, but Bandas stayed calm. He waited. Then came the counter, a brutal right hand that dropped the Irishman to the canvas. Gallagher tried to recover, but Bandas followed up with a lightning-fast head kick, then a barrage of punches that left Gallagher staring at the lights. The trash talker got taught a harsh lesson. Talking trash doesn't make you win the fight. That night, all the flash and hype meant nothing. Bandas walked away with the win. Gallagher walked away humbled and finally quiet.
It didn't make any sense. We're about to fight in a minute. I had no idea why the hell he was acting like an animal. But, we fought a minute later and look what happened on the other side of me after talking all this crap. Beat somebody like him who had a huge following and it puts my name on the map.
Next, let's talk about how Caleb Plant, a super middleweight title holder, said one wrong thing and paid the full price. He boasted before the fight.
Mark my words, November 6th, you will hear the words, and the new undisputed super middleweight. The only difference is right after that, you'll hear the words, and still undefeated.
But at the same press conference, Caleb Plant made the dumbest move of his career.
That's funny? You think that's funny?
A little bit.
Yeah? Well, keep laughing.
He talked about Canelo Alvarez's mother.
You keep laughing, motherfucker, because you know when you're going to find out? Real soon. And you know when you're going to find out? The same time everybody else found out. And you know when that was? You know when they found out? When it was too late. You bitch. And you a bitch too. You know the only difference between you and him is he's a fat ass bitch and you a bitch. What the fuck you gonna do? Fuck you. And you a drug cheat.
That was all it took. Canelo didn't say much. He just shoved Plant clean off the stage, then nearly cracked his face open during the chaos. Don't talk about my mother.
Don't get paid.
From that moment forward, it was personal.
You're not on my level, and you will see November 6th. You're not gonna find out. I promise you.
In Las Vegas, The bell rang, and Plant came out slick, jabbing, moving. Smart? Yes. But smart means nothing if your punches don't land hard. Canelo kept walking him down, breaking his body, breaking his rhythm, breaking his confidence.
Left hook to the body by Canelo, right on the side of the head of Plant.
By round 11, Plant was just surviving.
Left hook, Plant might have gotten hurt. Right uppercut, down goes Plant.
Then came the end. A nasty left hook followed by a savage uppercut. Plant hit the canvas, tried to get up, but Canelo smelled blood.
Canelo looking for the finish. Big left hook in for the finish. Canelo looking to finish off Caleb Plant. And down goes Plant. And this one is over.
Another barrage. Second knockdown. Fight over. In the end, Canelo didn't just become the undisputed champ. He made an example out of a man who forgot that family isn't fair game.
Winner by way of technical knockout. He is now boxing's first ever undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. El orgulloso guerrero, Saúl Canelo Álvarez.
Jamahal Hill returned like he already owned the belt, but he hit the mat like a sack of wet laundry. Jamahal called Pereira soft, laughed at his look, promised to knock him out and reclaim the throne.
You're gonna put him where he's the weakest at and make it look real easy. Do you think that's credited to your...
I'm not talking about even just, I'm talking about striking.
Oh, you're gonna knock him out?
Yeah, bro. I gotta shut him down at what he does the best and put him to sleep in where everybody sees him as just this unbelievably untouchable guy.
This is getting acquainted with the visual that I plan on seeing on Saturday night. Write it down, take a picture, I don't give a fuck. We getting it in. When you step in there with me, ain't nothing to talk about, ain't nothing to say, it's all right here and I'm on your ass.
Bom, a importância pra mim é gigantesca. Pô, todo mundo tá esperando por esse momento. A gente vai dar um show amanhã. E ontem esse cara, uns dias atrás ele falou que me respeitava, me pediu um autógrafo até, né, pra assinar a camiseta. E ontem ele fez o que fez. Mas amanhã ele vai ter o dia dele.
And when the lights went on at UFC 300, Pereira didn't hold back. Just started as calm, cold, and dangerous. Hill opened with a few kicks, chest out, acting like he's in control. Wrong read. Pereira steps in. Minimal movement, maximum danger. Then came a thunderous left hook straight to the chin.
Jarring the power that he hit.
Look at that.
His eyes
roll back.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Hill dropped like a bag of bricks. Crowd cheered. Pereira didn't wait. He swarmed, fists raining. Hill couldn't defend. Referee rushed in. It was over. A first-round finish. The same guy who talked all week. Didn't even last 5 minutes. Hill came with ego. He left with a blank stare and a shattered comeback. Pereira didn't just defend the belt. He made a statement. You don't talk your way through a killer. Not this one. Against Pereira. All that noise ends the same way. Face down, lights out. Next, let's talk about what happens when you throw a flower at the feet of a legend. In Japan, respect is everything, but someone missed the memo.
Who the hell do you think you are? Why aren't you here today? If you want to talk smack, you should have showed up in Japan right now. You should have ridden your private jet over to Japan, but you aren't here. You're probably scared of me.
Then came the face-off. Asakura steps in too close. Floyd's bodyguard shoves him back hard. Floyd just stared him down, stone cold. Then came the biggest insult of the night. A Japanese politician entered the ring for the flower ceremony, and instead of handing them to Floyd, he threw them at his feet. The whole arena knew what that meant.
Well, that's interesting.
Mayweather didn't react. He just smiled, picked them up, and saved the payback for later. Mikuru Asakura came in confident, flashy, landing a few clean shots. Floyd didn't blink. He dodged with precision. Round 2 came a perfectly timed right hand, sending Asakura crashing to the canvas. He couldn't beat the count, and suffered the first knockout loss of his career. The guy who got the cheap shot with flowers got dropped for real. Mayweather didn't just collect another fat paycheck. He handed out a lesson in silence and violence. You don't disrespect the legend and walk away clean. Aryan Topalage almost slapped Dennis Frimpong at the cage side and ran his mouth every chance he got.
Come on, brother. I slapped you in cage. This guy, I don't know, he wants attention from everybody. He write everyone, make stories from every fighter. He want a little bit, I don't know what he wants. Because nobody knows him. He want to go up like to talk, not with fighting. And this happened, yeah, he talks shit. I don't want to give him attention.
But Frimpong just said,
"Oh, it's not over. It's not over. We've got press conference as well.
Tomorrow
We've got press conference as well.
Tomorrow.
We're still going to talk tomorrow. I'm going to talk to you in the cage, bro.
Talk.
I will.
But you don't have no time to talk.
Talk about slaps. I'm going to slap you in the cage as well. Slap.
Oh, come on.
I'm not going to come on now. I'm going to come tomorrow. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to be all up in your face tomorrow.
And then came fight night. Topalage came out wild, full of pressure, and took the first round. Grappling, cage control, everything looked sharp. By round 2, Topalage started to fade.
Oh, the right hand from
By round 3, he was desperate, lunging, gasping, stalling.
Topalaya is so tired.
Then came the kill shot. Right hand, head kick, combo. Topalage hit the floor, and all that trash talk went quiet. Frimpong won the fight in the end, and the guy who mocked and bragged all week got broken to his core. Frimpong didn't just win. He left Topalage exactly where the loud ones always end up, on their back, looking up at the truth. Before the fight even started, Gurkan Ozkan made a mistake he'd regret. He walked up to Mike Iron Zambidis, 22 kilos lighter, and splashed water in his face. No respect at all, just ego talking there. But Zambidis kept his energy saved for the revenge. Early on, Ozkan played the bully, laughing off punches, taunting, calling for more. So Mike did. A brutal right hook from Zambidis shut the crowd up. Ozkan dropped like a rock. The crowd roared, and Ozkan stumbled like it was over. But Mike wasn't done. He was just getting started. Round by round, Ozkan slowed. That tough guy act was starting to disappear. Mike broke him down with body shots, combos, and relentless pressure. The taunting stopped. The hands dropped. And when Mike saw the opening, he closed the show. Clean. Ruthless. The end. The guy who thought size and disrespect would win the fight got a flood of fists in return. Sometimes trash talk gets answered in the only way that matters, by wreckage. This time, it was Ilya El Matador Topuria who didn't just fire shots. He stared Max down, called him out, bringing real aggression.
Point to the ground. And
brother, we're adults. Let me talk. We're adults, brother. Let me talk.
Down.
Calm down.
Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. I don't even ask you if I deserve it or not. I will point to the ground, and you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you just try to stay
another fight. Stay in the middle, shake the hand, and you stay in the middle. If not, run away. I will cut you anyways. I will cut you.
We're days away.
Take you
days away.
Trust me.
We are days away.
Trust me. You're gonna wake up from a long
days
sleep.
Away, brother. We just
you will see
away,
2 more days.
Be an adult. Let me talk.
Like to say.
Be an adult.
We'll find out.
Calm down. Yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Oh,
exactly.
Let's go. Okay.
He
is the best boxer in the UFC. Not head movement, not knockout power, not technique. He's just listen. And I saw him working with the backs. They all say the same shit. I swear to God, they all say the same shit. I will be the one who is gonna put him in his place. He's cocky, he's this, he's that, and guess what? I put them in their place, you know?
Max answered with calm confidence.
Hey, no more talk. Fight tomorrow. Let's go. Tune in.
But Topuria wasn't welcomed as warmly at the face-off this time because of all those statements.
And now we step over and grab a minute with the calm, cool, collected champion of the world, Ilya Topuria. You are the best in the world.
Hey guys, tomorrow night, once again, you're gonna see why I'm the best fighter in the world. See you tomorrow, guys.
I'm not gonna fight with him. I'm not gonna argue with him. He has a great reason. He can believe what he believes. October 26th, those octagon doors close and we get to find out.
When Ilya showed up at UFC 308, he didn't bring talk. He brought a loaded right hand and a kill switch. Bell rings.
No surprise that Max Holloway.
And Ilya chops at Max's legs. Top to bottom control. Round 2, both men trade.
There it is.
Holloway's defense was active, but Ilya's pressure never stopped. Then came round 3, the moment. A clean right hand stunned Holloway. Then came a savage left hook. Head turned, legs gave out. Max hit the canvas. Dead to the world. For the first time in his career, Max Holloway got knocked out like that. Not just dropped, out cold. The man who took bombs from Volkanovski, Poirier, and Gaethje finally found the shot he couldn't walk through. Within 9 minutes, Topuria didn't just defend. He took out a legend and silenced the talk forever. The next fighter acted too cocky and was brutally humbled. Taylor Starling thought it was all for show, until the cage door closed. It started with a stunt. Taylor Starling rolled into a crowded public spot, grabbed Faria's belt, and tried to play alpha. That move set the tone and set her up for what came next. At the face-off, Starling smiled, posed, and treated this like an Instagram post. She threw smirks, rolled her eyes, and tried to clown Christine Faria like it was all for show. Faria, no laughs. She shoved Starling off center stage.
For the undisputed BKFC Women's World Flyweight Championship,
I always bring the show.
Taylor Starling, the champion.
I'm entertaining. I'm fun to watch. Every time I fight, nobody wants to miss it. I'm just fun. I'm in there. I'm gritty. I'm nasty. I'm scrappy. and I always bring the show.
When the bell rang, the clown act ended. Faria came forward like a machine. No emotion, no hesitation. A clean combo hits.
Shots, there's the uppercut, power on the...
Starling drops fast. She got up, panicked, turned to her corner and said, "I can't do this." But even his coach refused to save her. Faria stepped in again. Another wave of punches. Starling threw up her hands and quit. Just 47 seconds in, the fight was over. Faria didn't just defend her title. She stripped Starling of the image, the attitude, the hype. All that mockery turned to tears in less than a minute. She stole the belt for a clip and lost it in under a minute. In the end, Faria showed her that anyone can play games at the presser. But when the cage door shuts, real fighters stand tall. And this next clash wasn't just a fight, it was a spectacle. Conor McGregor, the UFC's loudest mouth, crossed over into boxing to face its undefeated king, Floyd Mayweather Jr. He barked through press conferences, mocked Showtime, trashed Mayweather's record, even claimed boxing was half a fight.
Floyd is an old, weak bitch. Does this mic work? Well then, fuck that mic. Hell no. You fucking weasel and you fucking bitch. It's right here. It's right here. Stop me. You won't do shit. Do some slaphead. You little slaphead. Boom. That little fucking peanut head. You little short ass bitch. Hey, you ain't got shit on me. You little short ass bitch. You can hit this fight. Years ago. Now here I am, 6 weeks out, about to quadruple my net worth with one half a fight.
But once the bell rang, the fantasy faded fast. Mayweather didn't rush. He fought smart. He let McGregor throw wild, awkward shots. He let the gas tank drain. McGregor flailed with wild shots, tried to bully the ring. Floyd knew what was coming. By round 6, McGregor was gassed. Hands low, mouth open, legs fading. Mayweather turned it up. Jab, body shot, right hand.
Big looping right hand.
Repeat.
See? And again.
In round 10, McGregor had nothing left. Floyd unloaded with clean combinations. Conor, he had no answer. Then came the deadly combo that ended it for McGregor.
Now he's a sitting duck. On wobbly leg. Has McGregor on the run. A sharp left hook. Another hook.
The referee stepped in. Floyd won with no count needed and no questions asked. McGregor talked up a storm and got weathered by Mayweather's calm. He came with words. Floyd came with fists. On the legendary stage, Mayweather reminded the world who still runs the show. Muhammad Mokaev and Manel Kape went into full enemy mode even before the gloves touched. They spent fight week trying to tear each other apart. A hotel brawl. A weigh-in meltdown. A stare-down with more security than punches. By the time they entered the octagon at UFC 304, fans expected blood. Kape came in aggressive. Mokaev wrestled safely.
Been body kicks, there has been output.
Grabbed shorts to escape a deep submission.
Now Mokaev's the way better wrestler. Don't grab the shorts.
And he did just enough to squeak out a decision. It was tactical, but it wasn't a fair fight. Kape was furious. He called Mokaev a dirty fighter and accused the referee of letting him cheat his way to victory.
No, actually, the first fight was not a fight. It was more.
Mokaev clapped back, shrugged it off, and moved on. Then came the shock. The UFC didn't renew Mokaev's contract.
A lot more than just that.
But Mokaev is the guy that you'd want to bring back to the UFC because he said his contract is totally done now.
Yeah, he is. He's under contract. He's not under contract anymore. I think the PFL is going to get a great undefeated guy.
Really?
Good luck to him.
Despite being undefeated, the drama outweighed the upside. In the end, the only real damage Kape took was outside the cage. The mic can build legends, or bury them. Some backed the talk. Most got exposed. In the end, fists don't lie. Trash talk fades. Records stay. If you felt the weight of every punch, betrayal, and comeback in this video, make sure to like, comment your favorite humbling, and subscribe.